it's Davis at the center position. And for the Wizards, Kispert is out there with Ish Smith. Then it's Avdia. Then there's Kyle Kuzma. And it's Porzingis in at the 5 spot. And Chris, many players get rested down the stretch now. Talk about how that contrasts with your playing days.
Well, when I played, Kevin, it was a badge of honor to play 82 games and also to treat every practice like so glad that way of thinking has changed, because the truth is players' health is so much more important.
And so the Los Angeles Lakers get the first points of the ballgame. Here's the pass to Smith. And Davis sends it back. Smith against MP. Here he goes. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And have to appreciate the hustle from MP, running a great route in transition and being rewarded for it.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
I had a chance to catch up with Lloyd Pierce. He was focused on keeping the score close. Coach said, we know LeBron's going to get his, so we have to try to limit the production of everyone around him. That's a tall task, given LeBron's elite playmaking ability. Kevin, back to you.
All right, David, thanks. The Wizards shoot their first free throws of the game right now. First free throw is good.
Well, Ish has made a lot of stops along his way in his NBA career, but it's a credit to his fortitude that he continues to work and, more importantly, improve every year.
On the wing, Monk. Back to MP. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Pass to Avdia. Smith outside. Porzingis passes to Smith. From 13, and he drops that one in.
And scanning the floor well. Porzingis all about finding open teammates when they've got a look.
MP against Smith. James looking around. And MP throws it down.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Well, come on, guys. Someone has to rotate over. Defensively, that's just poor communication.
Here's Kuzma after the basket by the Lakers. Right side, Porzingis. Here's Smith, and Davis sends it back.
And you see how the Browns led the league in swats. Not only the wingspan, but the awareness.
Wizards trail by 3. Here's Kispert. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. Smith against MP. It's Carmelo Anthony on the wing. Shoots over Kuzma. Los Angeles keeps it going. A new 14-second shot clock.
He's finding some good shots early on. And what you like about it, he's not trying to do too much.
So timeout called here. The first for Washington.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
Yeah, they might be pressing a little. I mean, forcing some things. This is a good opportunity to calm everyone down.
Kuzma passes to Kispert. Now, here's Avdia. James covering. Kuzma kicks to Kispert. 5 to shoot. Tries it from 9. Porzingis. And Davis sends it back. Count that bucket. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. MP against Smith. MP looking around. James finds MP. And MP throws it down hard.
How about the athleticism from MP on that jam? Putting the defense on notice.
Pass to Kispert. And stolen by MP. In the corner, it's Monk. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Smith against MP. And the ball goes out of bounds. Nice touch by MP.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
We're just trying to prevent the opposition from getting comfortable. Next time, that one might get picked.
And we just got a second look there at the exceptional mobile one block.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
Smith outside. Nice ball movement by Washington. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Porzingis.
And trailing here in the first, you'd like to see them be a little more aggressive on the offensive glass.
MP against Smith. In the corner, it's James. Back to MP. Feeds to Davis. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
To halt the run. Rebound the Lakers. Last time they met was in Los Angeles.
And the last time these two met, they were able to get a big win because of that bench production. Second unit might be a factor in this one as well.
That's just something to keep an eye on. I mean, when their reserves are operating at a high level, so tough to beat.
Here's Kispert. Following the basket by Malik Monk. Now, here's Kispert. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Drills it from outside.
He'll do some damage if they give him that shot. Don't give him a clean look. Get out there on him.
The drive by MP. Yes, MP. James picking up the assist. LeBron's got 3 assists now in this one. Washington calls timeout.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
4 rotations. I mean, slow help and just not enough toughness on the interior. They've got a lot to talk about.
And the Wizards are going with a whole new group out there now. The Lakers also making some changes. Howard's checked in for Davis. Johnson comes in for Carmelo Anthony. And it's Kendrick Nunn in for Malik Monk. Here's Neto. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. Caldwell Pope for 3. The Wizards with another miss.
Well, that's just a lucky break for the deep. Yeah, keep giving him that shot. Bad things will happen.
Hachimura against LeBron. Going inside and finished off by LeBron.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Yeah, you gotta be careful. It's still early. They've expended a lot of energy, but they've also built a nice cushion here.
And the foul called on MP.
Personal foul.
That's his first
Second
foul.
team foul.
Horton Tucker's checked in for
Lakers
LeBron.
Substitution.
Here's Hachimura. And again, Washington no good. So for the Wizards, their last game a loss to New York. Most NBA players are stars, Greg, once they start college basketball. But that was not the case with Rui Hachimura.
And coming over from Japan, there was an adjustment period for Rui, averaging just 2 points per game as a freshman. But he really grew his game in college. As a junior, Hachimura was a conference player of the year, turning himself into a top 10 pick in the 2019 draft.
So it's Washington now after the miss from Stanley Johnson.
And the exceptional athleticism of Johnson. Love how he gets up for these rejections.
Howard, the pass to Horton Tucker. Now MP. 8 points for him. Passes it to Nunn. Over Caldwell Pope. Gets it to go. That one good from Nunn.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Into the lane. Neto with the bucket. 1:14 left to play here in the first. MP outside. The pass to Horton Tucker. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. Off target from outside.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
Here's Hachimura. Rebounded by Howard.
Now, look, even if he had other places to go with the ball, that's a good shot. You can't blame him for letting that one fly.
MP dishes to Howard. MP outside. Passes it to Johnson. That's a miss, his second after 2 shots. Back to Neto. Knocked away. Here's Hachimura. Baseline jumper. And so it's MP making things happen for Los Angeles. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And he stands 6'9", but without question, LeBron.
I have the freedom to call sets.
And great. A new group for Los Angeles. This will be his 4th shot at the line in this one.
And so far this season, it's been average at best at the line. Only 71% as a shooter.
That one misses for Kuzma. And so many incredible talents in the game today, Chris. Is there one player who you enjoy watching the most right now?
I can't one, Kevin, out of the whole NBA. I can give you a list, though, and I'll try to make it quick. Let's see. Let's start with Durant, Harden. Let's go to LeBron. Let's go to Kyrie. You want to go to Spider-Man up there in Utah. You can take me down to Giannis and Milwaukee. I want to see the beat Freak. I mean, should I keep going? We got some great players in the league, man. It's in great hands. I'm a fan of them all.
So the Lakers 5 right now. They've got MP. Anthony Davis is out there with Anthony, and it's LeBron James, and it's Monk in at the 2 guard. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. MP in the last game against the Raptors was playing superb basketball. He dropped in 38 points, and as expected, he distributed the rock and got his teammates involved. He put up great numbers in a terrific effort. It's not a game that anyone wanted to miss. And they'll be looking for a repeat performance tonight, Kevin.
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Yeah, right. Now, I'm sure he wants to come out in attack mode. The other key for him is to continue to get to his spots on the floor.
Here's MP. Anthony against Porzingis. And good that time. Now it's a 7-point Laker lead.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Here's Smith. Pass to Porzingis. He's off on that one. And here are the Lakers. They're on an 11-3 run. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
It's not rocket science. At some point, the defense has to show more urgency getting back in transition.
To the inside, Kuzma. 2 minutes. That one doesn't drop. Anthony with the defensive effort. Here's MP driving in. 6 for 6. He's hit the miss from the field.
And it's clear how talented a player MP is. When he takes over like this, boy, he is fun to watch.
Pop pass to Porzingis. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And putting his long arms there to good use. Porzingis has a large catch radius on those alley-oops.
Smith against MP. A minute 20 left in the first half of the game. Here's Anthony, and there's another one for the Lakers.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
Wizards trail by 11. Pass to Kispert. Avdia. Passes to Kispert from past the arc. That shot, no good. Well, it was the Los Angeles Lakers winning their last game against the Raptors in Toronto.
Yeah, I felt like they attacked, but with a purpose. They knew what they wanted to accomplish coming in.
Aggressiveness is everything, and they certainly played with a ton of it to get that one.
And that one's good by Davis.
What a read from MP. I love how he looks to get it to his open teammates.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Smith the pass to Kuzma. 24 seconds left to play here in the half. Smith surveying the D. A rebound by the Lakers.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
MP outside. And he converts the layup. MP's got 6 here in this quarter.
And the decisiveness of MP on display. Have to be aware of his ability to knife his way inside.
And so it's Los Angeles. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Yeah, working the ball, getting clean, quality looks. I mean, just efficient basketball through and through.
Ish Smith is out there with Kispert. Then there's Kyle Kuzma. And there's Porzingis. And it's Avdia in at the small forward. That's the group starting the second half for Lloyd Pierce. Back to MP. Takes it inside, and MP throws it down.
Proving how effective he can be in these sets. MP reads defenses well in the pick and roll.
Here's Smith. Porzingis trying to get free. Smith, no good.
I mean, he struggles with his finishes sometimes. I mean, it's kept him from being an elite player.
To the paint, here's Davis, and Davis throws it down.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Starting to take over here, building a big lead that could ultimately prove insurmountable.
Get outside.
Kuzma kicks to Kispert. Porzingis trying to get free. And Kispert the bucket on the assist by Kuzma. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. It's a 16-point game. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. And the pass to Monk. 5 on the clock. Back to MP. And MP throws it down.
And we all know Monk likes to shoot, but their great decision, getting it to the open teammate.
And here's Smith. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. Pass to Kuzma. Porzingis against Davis. Porzingis passes to Smith. Over MP.
And the defensive instincts of MP. Outstanding work getting the right positioning and then blocking the shot.
Well, he's not going to get it easier than that. You don't need to double team him, but you can't leave him all alone.
And Kyle Kuzma now in year 1 of his 3-year, $40 million extension.
And he's improving. Stronger, better on the boards, finding ways to do more than put the ball in the hole.
Porzingis against MP. And they'll get another chance. And Davis gets it to go.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Washington calls timeout. MP really making a difference here.
Oh, yeah, no question what they'll be talking about in this timeout. They need to figure out some way to slow him down.
And a new group getting ready for the Wizards. Carey's checked in. Hachimura comes in for Avdia. Caldwell Pope, he's checked in for Kispert. And Raul Neto subbed in for Smith. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Kristaps Porzingis is returning to form after his knee surgery. He says making sure it's strong and stable is nonstop work, but I'm feeling better, and I have confidence that I can go out there and play freely. His offense has been great. It's the defensive end that he's still getting right. Guys?
Well, we know he can be a presence, DA, and I think eventually he's going to be what he wants to be. Thank you. And the dunk by MP.
No backing down when MP takes it up. He just slams it right in the grill.
Here's Neto, covered by MP. That's to Porzingis. Three-pointer. A shot off that time, so Los Angeles will take it the other way. To the left side wing. Back to MP. Inside, Davis. And Davis throws it down.
When the brow gets up, get out of the way, unless you want to be on a poster.
Wizards trail by 21. Here's Neto. Hachimura down low. Caldwell Pope feeling it out a bit. The Wizards with another miss.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Count it. Davis has got 16.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Caldwell Pope with it. Picked up by Davis. Passes it to Hachimura. And here's Porzingis. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there.
He's been cold, and it's been hurting him. The D, I mean, was ready for him. He hasn't been able to solve it.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Here's Neto. Kept alive. Hachimura the pass to Carey, and it's sent back by Howard.
You got to be aware of Howard at all times, especially on defense, where he makes his living blocking shots. He has shot them in the foot with his inability to make shots tonight.
MP with it. He's got 20. The pass to Reeves. Now, here's Howard. Defense right on him. And yes, it's good.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
Their poise has been tremendous. I mean, excellent at both ends, has them increasing this lead.
Here's Carey. Good D by Howard.
And he just hasn't been able to make anything this quarter.
MP outside. Dishes to Davis. Crafty move. And he lays it up and in. Davis has got 12 points now in the quarter.
Oh, so tough to contain Davis when he's on a roll. He's got the physicality and an expansive all-around skill.
And for a power forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage.
MP outside. Pass to Howard. Over Porzingis. Porzingis with the block.
And the 7-3 reach of Porzingis being put to great use there.
Basketball. Coming onto the floor for the Lakers.
Washington's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Over in the corner, Caldwell Pope sinks the triple. Caldwell Pope's got 6.
Something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. And Washington called for the foul.
The D has to be careful guarding MP. He's skilled at finding ways to attract contact while shooting.
Wizards making a switch here. Kispert's checked in, and the Lakers also making a switch. James is checked in. Pass to Hachimura. Now here's Kispert. He's got 9, and Caldwell Pope gets the basket.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
But it had to be. These days, you need to stretch the floor somewhat to make everything else work.
MP outside. Bryant with the rebound. And so Bryant will bring it up for Washington. Their next game is at the Rockets Arena in Houston for a game with the Rockets. It's game 1 of a 3-game road trip.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
MP outside. Kicks to Johnson. James outside. MP up top, defended by Bryant. And Johnson with the stuff.
Textbook pick and roll from MP, shifting the defense so he can set up a ready shooter.
Caldwell Pope dishes to Kispert. Down low. Bryant finds Caldwell Pope. That's good, and it's Bryant with the assist. Caldwell Pope's got 9 points now in just the second half. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Now MP. He's got 22. To the middle, and it's Davis finishing it off.
Oh, the movement off the ball is good. I mean, and the pass to hit him in stride is even better.
Kispert kicks to Hachimura. Off target with his 3. And so it's Los Angeles holding a 22-point lead as the quarter wraps up. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. Back right after this. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
This is how you quarterback an offense. He sees and anticipates.
Lakers
Los Angeles was some changes. Anthony's checked in for Stanley Johnson. Malik Monk comes in for Kendrick Nunn. And MP subbed in for Augustine. Taking a look at Los Angeles. They've got Anthony Davis. LeBron James is out there with Anthony. Then it's Malik Monk. And it's MP in at the point. Hachimura against MP. Porzingis banked in off the glass.
Court awareness improving over time. Hachimura demonstrating some nice passing instincts.
Los Angeles leading by 22. And here is MP. You know, Chris, no one wants to see play stop for a coach's challenge, but is that inconvenience outweighed by ensuring it was the right call?
It definitely is, Kevin. You know, we'd rather get the calls right than just be quick. Quality over quickness. So that's how I like to think. But, you know, definitely, you don't want those calls all the time. But, yeah, late in the game, you need it. Guys work too hard.
Here's Bryant. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. The game now requires so much movement. Big men have to cover a lot more ground. We know that. They are on the perimeter, Chris. Does that add some strain physically?
Yeah, I mean, maybe. Who knows? But it's less bumps and bruises, and which to me was more wear and tear. So I think every case is different. I don't think you can put a blanket statement over that, but you have to have some skill set today. Get out and run, regardless of different positions.
Out of bounds, Washington takes possession. Porzingis is checked in for Bryant.
Coming onto the floor for your Wizards, Kristaps Porzingis.
Smith outside. Pass to Kispert. Nice ball movement by Washington. Smith, no luck.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Here's MP, and the dunk by MP.
Oh, Oh, yeah, MP knows a thing or two about putting on a show. Get to the bucket and finish with fire.
The pass to Kispert. From downtown. Rebounded by the Lakers. Davis has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one.
2 minutes. 2 minutes remaining in the fourth quarter.
Smith against
2
MP.
minutes.
And we talked about this before, Chris, but great to see you inducted at long last into the Naismith Hall of Fame. It is so well-deserved, and all of us are thrilled for you and your family.
Thank you, Kevin. It means a lot.
Davis.
Shout out to
Assisted.
my parents, my
MP.
family, all my teammates. It's a special feeling. You never dream of making it to the Hall of Fame, and I tell you what, it's a surreal feeling right now. Thanks, man.
And the shot goes in from Kristaps Porzingis.
And because he can score from all over the floor, Porzingis can find space inside. That's not the case for most 7-footers.
And MP throws it down.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Lakers.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And these guys already with 45 wins on the year. So tonight we'll make it 46.
Really, they had their number this season. 2 wins, a home win, and an away win. I mean, when you look at the stats, you'll see just how dominant a game this was.
For MP.
His passes were crisp tonight. Pinpoint. So many easy buckets came off his assist.
And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for Los Angeles. Anthony right side. Shoots over Kuzma and misses it off the right side of the rim. Pass to Avdia. Porzingis trying to get free. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Look, that's a nice play. You need low post scoring to keep your offense balanced.
Here's MP to the inside. Here's Anthony. Another possession, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Smith the pass to Porzingis. Now Avdia. Pass to Smith. To the paint. And Porzingis gets it to go on the assist by Smith.
Well, this is what Smith does best, keeping his eyes moving to set up the open man.
MP fires from way outside. Misses there. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were